it's Zion here. Today I want to talk about quantum leaps, rewriting our identity, our expectations in life, our expectations for ourselves, and how powerful transformation, the internal alchemy is in order to have those quantum leaps. And I don't know about you, but I'm feeling the power of this new moon in Scorpio tomorrow. I have a lot of Scorpio in my chart. I love the enchantress archetype. I love the alchemy of the deep waters. Yes, looking into the darkness can be challenging, but that's also where you find power. It takes courage, but fortune favors the brave. And at the moment, I am in a season of my life in which I am literally rising into the new version of myself that I've been calling in for so long, and I am seeing proof of this in my reality. And something really magical that I've also noticed over the past few years of my life working with the womb and the body is that my manifestations and the synchronicities in my life are so crazy that it's literally just become normal for me. But sometimes I think about it and I'm like, how did this even happen? You know, like this amazing thing, and it's just right and left all the time. It's amazing the way that things can line up when your energy is clear, when your energy is centered, and when you are tapped in with your creative feminine power. The womb is a powerful place, and it's not just for conception. We can create literally anything, and it really doesn't matter if you've had a hysterectomy, because you still have a womb space energetically. Like, it's so important for women to connect with the womb. But anyway, before we get into that, I want to go back into talking about quantum leaps. Because you know what I've really been thinking about? I've been thinking about how we accept what we've been led to believe about our possibilities. So let's say you grow up, you know, with a limited reality when it comes to finances, and you've never really seen anybody around you experiencing true wealth and abundance and ease. Or let's say you've been raised in a space where relationships were dysfunctional and you've never really known safe attachment or true heartfelt relationships. Or maybe you've just, you know, been raised in any kind of environment that feels restrictive for you, that feels limiting for you, or even heavy, like it's some elements of it can be pulling you down, right? And that's the most common thing, the conditioning that we receive. And there's positive things that we get from our upbringing and the process of socialization, but then there's also a lot of things that hinder our growth, and we identify ourselves with the things that are around us, especially when we are children. That's when we are forming unconscious beliefs about ourselves and what is possible. And to get out of that box, out of that conditioning, and beyond those limitations is such a powerful art. And it requires really opening up your mind and your energy field to a new reality, to new sensations in your body, to new emotions, new states of being, and normalizing what you want instead. The abundance, the ease, the overflow, the pleasure, the love, the care, the support, the connection, the empowerment, the freedom, the feeling that you're expressing all of yourself. You can do all of that. Literally, you can do all of that and more. You can have much more than anyone's ever had in your lineage, in your town, in your social circle. You can. And you get to experience whatever is truly abundant for you. And that's what quantum leap and identity shifting is all about for me. Right? Getting outside, like stepping out of those limiting boxes that weren't even ours to begin with, and stop identifying yourself with those things that you're used to. People like you are exactly the kind of people who experience those amazing things in life. And you know why? First, because it's your birthright and there's infinite supply. Second, because it takes the courage to go inwards and do the alchemy to become that. And you have that courage. And it's so important to create space for that new life that you want. Literally, even decluttering the things that do not align, the things, the habits, the thoughts, the objects, the ways of relating that do not support that new life and that new version of yourself, right? Now we're talking manifestation, magic, and I love to do it in a very feminine way, by the way. There is so much power in our feminine energy when it comes to manifesting. It's not about the hustle. It's not about pushing harder or trying harder or anything like that. It's about learning how to read the energy, learning how to use the most unspoken, primal, magical, energetic parts of your creative capacity. That is feminine power. That's creative feminine power. It works through the subtle realms. And I'm so excited about this new moon and about this whole thing, this whole idea of a quantum leap. And it's perfectly aligned with my womb cleanse ceremony happening tomorrow at 3 p.m. Portugal time or 9 a.m. CST. I purposely decided to do it today because I knew that the energy of Scorpio was going to support that. And because I work following my intuition, and this is the third year that I am facilitating the ceremony. Every single time it's amazing. And this year I am showing up with more empowerment and more focus on magnetizing those desires that we each have and taking that quantum leap together. So yes, we're going to clear things out. We're going to release all the heavy energies that do not belong in the womb, that do not belong in your aura or your body or your life. And we're going to sit with whatever needs presence. And we're also going to give full presence in power to the things that you're actually calling in. And that's the whole point of doing this kind of work, right? Of doing this kind of ceremony, is to create space for what you really truly desire and deserve, for what's your birthright, which is literally anything you want. So this is a space to which you can bring your desires, that new version of yourself or your life that you are gestating, that you want to birth, that breakthrough that you are seeking, that you are calling in, that one thing, maybe it's just one thing that you're focused on. You can bring it into the space. Or maybe you just need general clarity about how to step forward into a more fulfilling reality for you, where you feel excited and magnetic and alive. You will get clarity through this ceremony. I've seen it literally time and time again. If there's something that the womb cleanse ceremony brings, is clarity. Because a lot of times the energy that is in the womb and in our aura that is heavy and just clutter, it creates a lot of confusion. It's like a fog, an energetic fog. And when you remove that, it's like a clean slate. And you can see things that you didn't see before. You can understand where those blockages were coming from a lot of times, and where the lack of energy, the lack of motivation, the lack of mental peace was actually stemming from. And you get clarity on what's important for you and what you need. Like, so yeah, we're doing feminine magical stuff, but you will also get clarity for what's your next step, because the womb will tell you. Your womb knows. One of the things that made me fall in love with womb work when I started this journey is how sharp and unwavering she is. And I've been working with my intuition and, you know, receiving guidance to make decisions in my life for many years of my life, like 10 years of my life. And I've tried lots of things. And I've never experienced something as clear and unwavering and self-loving as the womb's guidance. Like, she will always move you towards a very clear direction. And she will do it taking into consideration your exact needs and circumstances. It's so powerful. She will definitely like push you to put yourself at the center of your life and show you in a very earthy way what you need to know, or what you need to do to take care of yourself and to realize your potential. I am literally like so lit up about this whole process, the fact that I get to share the ceremony for the third year, and that I'm bringing this energy, that I'm literally embodying it. Like, the past few days of my life have been all around this, and I'm coming with more empowerment and more playfulness and creativity to create those quantum leaps together than ever. So I am really excited. If you want to join us live, this is your chance. Doors are still open. They're gonna close in a few hours tomorrow morning, at least Portugal time. Join us. You will have access to the replay, unlimited access, and you can do this ceremony in the future. You don't need to do it a lot of times, but it will help you in certain moments of your life in which you are transitioning, in which you need a breakthrough. And when we gather together live, it is so powerful, it's so beautiful, and there will be a space to share. So if you can make it live tomorrow, make sure to join us 3 p.m. Portugal time, 9 a.m. CST. Send me a DM and I will share with you the link to join us. Share this with a friend that you know needs to do this work. Come on, like, let's just all jump this leap together and let's create. Because I truly honestly believe that the world needs more empowered women who are realizing their potential, and it's just time. It's just time, and I'm so excited. So tomorrow we're gonna get witchy, we're gonna have fun. Thank you so much for being here with me. Let me know what your thoughts and feelings are in the comments. Let's start a conversation. What are you creating? What are you magnetizing? What's your quantum leap? What's your new identity? Share in the comments, and I will see you soon.